Dear Blue Jays, why are you you? Why do you keep blowing it every single year? Are you trying to imitate your brothers in hockey? Like, every year, I get a tiny bit excited on is this their year? Will they finally be the team to win it all? Will they bring a championship back to Canada? But yet it never happens. And I came to a realization this season. You are well, the biggest failure of the year. Forget the Mets because you guys had championship ambitions. Toronto media was talking all the shit. And yet, the Baltimore Orioles were what you wanted to be. Baltimore did everything that you did better and more efficient. Now look at Baltimore. They still have multiple years of left of their rebuild. It's not even a rebuild. Now they've entered contending. But yet here you are now. Brandon Belt's on future turn. Vladimir Guerrero and Bo Bichette. I don't even know if you pay them. Springer's locked in for another good years. Your window is closing while Baltimore's window is open. But like last year, I had to record this. Congrats Jays 2022 edition at midnight. Maybe later. But now it is 7:38 and I'm ready to bring my axe out. John Schneider. Now look, I don't blame you for this season. I think a lot of this season is on the inconsistent pitching and hitting. But seriously, why the hell did you say about Barrios in the bottom of the fourth? Why'd you do that? He's only thrown 47 pitches. And what's all this all about analytics? Oh, Barrios performs a lot better. Like, what? What was that? You brought in Kikuchi, who's been a complete wild card this entire season, and what did you know? He lets in 2 runs. Like, you were thinking, if you were to bring this series to a game 3, then, I don't know, maybe, just maybe, keep Barrios until the 7th inning so that you can keep Jordan Romano for the possible 3rd game. It's honestly embarrassing. But yet, I still don't blame you because I don't know how much this was on you and how much is up to the people upstairs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. You have been the most inconsistent player in any sport that I've ever seen. One day, you look like an all-star, a person who could easily be a first ballot Hall of Fame. Second, the next day, you are an incomplete embarrassment to the entire team. You go completely cold throughout the series. All I remember seeing you is like have one double, and apparently that's an all-star. And Bo Bichette, you swing at absolute garbage. I'm just gonna say, you swing at literal crap. It is a complete embarrassment how you two are supposed to be the future of this team. But yet when it matters, when you're facing a team who hasn't won a playoff game 18 times in a row, they've lost 18 in a row, you lose. It is a complete embarrassment. And I don't see paying them. They don't look like the guys that could lead a franchise. They just don't. So, I don't know. Trade them and just get their ass out of here. Well, another year, another failure for the city of Toronto. I mean, what more is to be said? You are legitimately the Leafs, but in baseball forms. If you swing closely, you could actually see Mitch Marner was disguising as Bo Bichette. But enough talking about the Leafs. I'll eventually come in May when they lose to, like, Tampa or Boston again. What I noticed was how much of the city sells sold for 2019. I mean, when you look back on it, how many series have they won since that Raptors win? If we're excluding the CFL, they've seen exactly 0 championships and what? 1 series win? The Raptors have been replicated 2019. The Leafs are celebrating a first-round win like it's the goddamn Stanley Cup. And the Blue Jays did whatever the hell that was against Seattle and now losing to the Twins. Like, honestly, I believe, in my opinion, that we should look into this team from the inside thinking, Is this structurally available? Is this a team that can take us further? But after Texas, after Baltimore, because both of those teams have done a lot better than you in everything and how a rebuild works. So all I'm gonna say is next year I better not make a congrats video. So please just don't embarrass me. Screw you. I'll see you next year.